From the dust of the ancient Near East a family arose. Jacob, later called Israel, fathered 12 sons who became the 12 tribes, bound by a covenant with God. Their unity shattered, their people scattered, the fate of the lost tribes remains one of history's greatest mysteries. Join me as we search for their legacy across time and prophecy. Our story begins with Jacob, renamed Israel after wrestling with an angel, whose 12 sons became the foundation of a nation. Each tribe had a unique destiny: Judah for kingship, Levi for priesthood, Joseph's sons Ephraim and Manasseh for greatness. The land was divided among them, not just as property, but as a living covenant with God. The 12 tribes were symbolized in the high priest's breastplate and the gates of the New Jerusalem, signifying their eternal role in God's plan. Their structure was divine architecture, a framework for understanding salvation history. The tribes' stories are woven through scripture, prophecy, and the very identity of Israel. Their legacy endures, shaping faith and history to this day. Israel's golden age under David and Solomon ended in division. 10 tribes formed the northern kingdom, 2 remained as Judah in the south. The north fell to Assyria, its people exiled and assimilated, becoming the legendary 10 lost tribes. Judah endured longer, but Babylon eventually conquered them, destroying Jerusalem and the temple. A remnant returned from Babylonian exile, rebuilding their homeland, but most of the northern tribes never came back. The fate of the 10 tribes became a mystery, fueling centuries of speculation and hope. Only Judah, Benjamin, and Levi's descendants are clearly traced in history. The rest, lost, scattered, and hidden, remain a question mark in the story of Israel. Their disappearance set the stage for legends, prophecies, and the search for identity that continues today. Of all the tribes, Judah's identity endured. Its people became known as Jews, guardians of the Torah and the Davidic promise. After exile, they rebuilt Jerusalem and the Second Temple, preserving their faith through dispersion and persecution. The destruction of the Second Temple scattered them further, but their sense of peoplehood survived. Today, most Jews trace their lineage to Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, with Judah's legacy symbolized in the modern state of Israel. The lion's roar echoes still. Judah's story is one of resilience and enduring hope. Benjamin, the youngest son, was known for fierce warriors and loyalty, choosing to stand with Judah after the kingdom split. Their shared territory included Jerusalem, forging a bond that survived exile and return. Over time, Benjamin was largely absorbed into Judah, their identities merging through shared history and faith. Today, many Jews carry the blood of both tribes, the wolf and the lion united. Benjamin's legacy lives on, inseparable from Judah's enduring story. The Levites, set apart for priestly service, received no land but were scattered in cities across Israel to teach and guide. When the kingdom split, many Levites left the north for Judah, reinforcing its spiritual core. They endured exile and returned with Judah, preserving their lineage as priests and Levites. Today, many Jewish families still identify as Kohanim or Levites, with genetic studies supporting their ancient heritage. The Levites remain a living link to Israel's sacred past, scattered yet united in purpose. Their priestly legacy endures in Jewish tradition and worship. The fate of Ephraim, dominant among the lost tribes, inspired the theory of British Israelism. This belief claims the British and their descendants are Ephraim's heirs, fulfilling Jacob's prophecy of a multitude of nations. Proponents link ancient migrations, language, and symbols to support their case, seeing the British Empire as the fulfillment of Ephraim's destiny. Critics dismiss the theory, but for some, it offers a powerful narrative connecting modern nations to biblical prophecy. The search for Ephraim's legacy continues to spark debate and fascination. The lost tribe's story remains open to interpretation and imagination. British Israelism extends to Manasseh, Joseph's elder son, identifying him with the United States, a great nation distinct from Ephraim's company of nations. The American Revolution is seen as the prophetic split of the two brother tribes. Symbols like the number 13 in U.S. iconography are cited as evidence of Manasseh's legacy. This theory places America and Britain at the center of biblical destiny, heirs to Joseph's birthright. For believers, it transforms modern history into a continuation of an ancient promise. Reuben, Jacob's firstborn, lost his birthright due to instability, making his descendants hard to trace. Groups like the Pashtuns of Afghanistan, Beta Israel of Ethiopia, and the Igbo of Nigeria claim Israelite heritage, sometimes linking themselves to Reuben. Their traditions and customs echo ancient Israel, though evidence remains debated. The search for Reuben is a journey through scattered peoples and uncertain identities. His story reflects the longing for lost heritage across continents. Simeon, cursed to be scattered, was absorbed into Judah early on, losing distinct identity before the Great Exiles. Most descendants of Simeon are believed to be among today's Jews, their lineage indistinguishable from Judah. Some traditions among Pashtuns, Beta Israel and Igbo claim Simeonite descent, but evidence is elusive. Simeon's fate is a warning, scattered not for a holy purpose but into obscurity. Their story is a quiet echo, a reminder of consequences and forgotten legacy. Dan, called a serpent by the way, is shrouded in mystery and controversy. Some theories link Dan to seafaring migrations, connecting them to the Tuatha De Danann of Ireland, and even Denmark. Dan's legacy includes idolatry, leading to their omission from Revelation's list of tribes, a source of prophetic speculation. Some believe the Antichrist will arise from Dan, deepening the intrigue. Claims of Danite descent persist among Ethiopian Jews and others, but the trail is faint. Dan's story is a winding, enigmatic path through history and legend. Naphtali, a doe let loose, was known for freedom and eloquence but was among the first exiled by Assyria. Tracing their descendants is speculative, with groups like the Naphtali Pashtuns and Bukharian Jews claiming ties. Their legacy is one of beauty cut short, yet echoes remain in distant lands. Naphtali's story is a testament to resilience and the enduring search for lost kin. The tribe's memory lives on in tradition and hope. The remaining northern tribes, Asher, Issachar, Zebulun, and Gad, each had unique destinies but were lost to history after the Assyrian exile. Oral traditions among Pashtuns, Igbo, and others claim descent from these tribes, though evidence is elusive. Stories of lost Israelites persist from the Caucasus to India, keeping their memory alive. The prophet Ezekiel foretells a future restoration of all 12 tribes. Their identities may be hidden, but their legacy endures in faith and legend. The family of Jacob may be far larger and more diverse than we imagine. The story of the 12 tribes is not over. It's a living epic of promise, loss, and hope. From Judah's enduring lineage to the mysteries of the lost tribes, their echoes shape our world and faith. The true ingathering is not just about bloodlines, but hearts turned to God through the Messiah, Jesus. In him, all promises find fulfillment, and all peoples are invited into God's family. The mystery of the 12 tribes points us to a greater kingdom, one of redemption, unity, and eternal hope.